Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you guys my August's vegan foodie faves. I have a little box with a few bits and bobs. Some of these are just like things that I've been eating a lot over the last couple of months. Some of them are just like classics that I've just been obsessed with since day one. Okay, I'm going to start with number one because I had to pull this out the bin, okay, because I forgot that I needed this for my video. So I had to pull it out the bin, okay? Do not judge me. Right, this is the Alpro protein milk. 50 grams for the whole packet. So that means 100 mil. 100 mil of this is 5 grams of protein, which, let's be honest, if you make an iced coffee, you could be making it using anywhere between 100 to 200, and then you've got between 5 and 10 grams of protein just in your coffee. I can use it for pancakes, milkshakes, smoothies, you name it. I would recommend only to use it for sweet things though, because this one does have like a custardy vanilla taste. So don't think, oh, I'm going to use this in my mash, I'm going to use this in a creamy sauce. I would not recommend it. It is sweet. But it does add a good flavour to like pancakes, for example. Literally when I make pancakes, it smells like a dessert shop and it's amazing. It's amazing. Now I've got that out of my hands, we're going to move on to my little basket. Another Alpro product. Okay, maybe I've just been obsessed with Alpro at the moment. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe August is Alpro month. Anyways, this plant protein yogurt. It is the cookies and banana. There's 15 grams inside each packet of this. It's a good snack, or if I want to make it a little bit more like filling or a little bit more like a breakfast or, you know, like a lunchtime snack or something, I'll put some granola in there. Makes it really good. And also like the crunch of the granola with the cookie flavour. There's something about that, it just hits. It just hits. This is amazing. I get these usually when they're on offer. They were not on offer this week, so I only got the one so I could show you guys and obviously treat myself. I might have this in a little minute. We're sticking to the Alpro right now, I guess. So I'm going to go with another Alpro product, which is the Alpro desserts. And you can find this in the free from section. It's not in the fridge, but you can pop these in the fridge and they are better cold, I think. I just like a cold like dessert pot. I'm not a room temperature one. But if you just want to take these to work or on a road trip, they're fine to be out of the fridge. So I do recommend these for anything really. Don't know if you guys know, but I'm on a cut at the moment or a calorie deficit. So these are a really good like dessert. I think there's about like 125 calories in one of these. Protein's not very high, it's probably just under 4 grams. So I wouldn't recommend it for the protein, but it's a great like little snack, little dessert, little sweet treat. I love them, okay? Not really tried the other flavours. It's a dark chocolate flavour. I know they've got a milk chocolate and there's a white one. I don't know if it's like vanilla or if it's white chocolate, but I'll pop screenshots of them here so you can actually see what the flavours are. When I was looking for these photos, I also found these other two flavours, caramel and coconut. There might be even more, I'm not even sure. These are great, you get 4 in a packet. I've obviously ate them all, I've only got one left. Delicious! And it also says it's got a source of calcium, vitamin B2 and D2. Good. Free from artificial flavours and preservatives, naturally low in fat and saturated fat. Okay, we're done with the Alpro, but now we're still on a sweet theme, so I'm going to show you guys my chocolate sauce that I buy quite often. I was going to say every week, maybe not quite every week. It lasts a little bit longer than a week. This is the Askey's chocolate sauce, chocolate flavoured sauce. It's actually vegan, which I love. Like, I can add this to ice cream. You can add this to milkshakes. You can add this to your coffee to make a mocha. You can add ice then to make it an iced mocha. Anything. Put it on top of your pancakes. You know the pancakes I make? I drizzle a bit of this on. Delicious. Literally like so versatile. It's vegan, it's perfect for a sweet treat. We really have kicked off this video with the sweet treat vibes. And we're going to go more savoury now. But yes, this is a classic in our house. Okay, on to savoury. This is a bit more of like a standard, it's a bit expensive, but I try to have this in the house as often as I can because it's full of vitamins and minerals. This is the Nutritional yeast. Packed with B12, which if you didn't know, B12 is very important. And if you are vegan, it is a little bit hard to get, but you can find it in things like Nutritional yeast. It's also high in zinc, folic acid, fibre and protein. So literally, it's like the golden dust that came from heaven itself, you know? If you want to know what it looks like like this. It's like flakes. I would say they're a bit cheesy, a bit nutty. A sprinkle of cheese on top of my pasta or something on top of my beans, on top of my tofu scramble or in my tofu scramble. This is good and I like the texture. It's kind of crunchy. It's got a little flakes, so it's got a little flaky feel to it. They're very thin though, so Yeah, but there's even more stuff in here. It's got like B5, B6, B7, B9, all these things that, yeah, a lot. Bit expensive. That's the only thing I would say about nutritional yeast. It's quite expensive, and if you are vegan, you do use a lot. So I just wish it was a little bit cheaper. It's like £4 for one of these, which if you think about it, it's not actually that bad. But if you have to buy one every week, it kind of is expensive. I have to buy one every week or 2 weeks, and it does add up. It depends how much I use it. Sometimes I use it for literally every meal. Okay. Sometimes I use it for only a couple meals a day or 1 meal a day. Another savoury favourite is the itsu rice noodles. Again, like I said, I'm on a calorie deficit at the moment, and these are only 100 calories per nest. I've only got 1 nest left. It doesn't make a lot of noodles, but if you're making stuff to go with it, like I make peanut butter noodles, which in the end, it's not 100 calories worth of food. It's about 800, between 700 and 800 calories worth of food, which is good. But obviously, if I was to use a different noodle, it would suddenly be maybe like 1,000 or over. But these noodles are great, and I love the texture. I love the feel. Such an easy snack, easy dinner. You can use it for anything. You could make a quick like little noodly thing. You can make a big noodly thing. It's great. I love them. You don't have to. You just literally put boiling hot water on them for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever, and then serve them. So easy. I'm obsessed. My last little savoury faves of the month are the meat-free stock cubes. So I have got the beef and I've got the chicken vegan stock cubes. As you can tell, I do use them. Even my partner, who is a meat eater, happily uses these as well. I wouldn't say you're compromising on much. Obviously, occasionally he'll go out his way to get a meat version. But if these are in the house and he doesn't want to spend extra money, he's so happy to use either or either of these. Quite often the beef one, if he's going to use anything. We don't really use chicken stock that often, but I like this to make my tofu taste chickeny. That's what this is for. If you're making tofu and you're like, how do I make this taste more like chicken? Soak it in this bad boy before or after cooking, or we can even cook it in the sauce. Cook it in the stock. The beef stock I use for chilies, anything that I want to be like a beefy taste. I even sometimes will grate my tofu, season it how I want it, and add a stock cube and let it soak in whilst it's cooking. And there we go, I've basically got my own vegan mince, vegan beef mince. But I use that in chilies, any meat sauces. If you want to make it more beefy, you want to make it more chickeny. It's just a win-win. That is all of my vegan faves for this month. But if you'd like to see another one of these, like in the future, do let me know. Or I've also been thinking about doing like a vegan household essentials, like maybe like stuff that I think you definitely need to have in the cupboard and fridge. I have quite a few things that I always have in the house, so do let me know if that is something you guys want to see. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!